start streaming. Why not? Alright. Okay. We're just gonna go straight into the cafe. It's fine.
The cafe.
Why not? We're already here yapping.
Hang on.
Oh, I'm hanging. What are we hanging on?
I think I left.
What is happening? There it is. Wonderful. Wee. Oh, hi, good morning. Forgot the line. Oh, I'm a disaster.
Howdy, how?
Howdy how? What is that?
Grocery list.
Oh, you made a grocery list?
I did.
Good job. I didn't. You want to see the? I tried to make a grocery list. I failed completely. Let me find my pathetic little grocery list.
Want me to read mine?
Yeah.
Bread.
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 Yeah, you can hop in the chat if you want.
You.
For the podcast listeners.
We are literally a mess today.
Today is just whatever is happening.
It's Friday. We're allowed to be just a little messy.
Yeah. Friday's always a little messy. Bread.
But bread. Yeast so that I can make bread. Milk, but since we are not getting that bulk, we'll not do milk. Meatballs. Supplies.
Supplies, yeah.
And then stuff for my recipe for next week.
Got it.
Which I don't know if I want to say that because that's spoilies.
Spoilies.
Grated cheese because we have a can of pumpkin still.
We do have a can of pumpkin still. That ish was good. Then we need to get a box of cheese.
Pasta. Oh, and Cheez-Its, yes.
Because that ish was so good.
And then in a little asterisk at the bottom, if we've got like thrown away money, have Reese's Puffs because we talked about it yesterday.
Reese's Puffs.
Now I want them so bad.
Eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Yes, it's canned pumpkin.
It's like a pumpkin puree,
but it's like actually sweet potato.
Yes.
And we just stuffed a little pumpkin in a can and called it good.
Yeah. Okay, you joke about that, but here where I'm from, they have canned whole chickens.
Why? Are you preparing for the apocalypse? Why? Why?
Because why not? And it's literally as horrifying as it sounds.
I know.
Yeah, so you take your canned... Maybe I'll make this a recipe. How about that? Maybe, yeah, we'll make it a recipe, but I'll explain it either way. You use a can of pumpkin and you make pumpkin mac and cheese, and it is so delicious.
Good.
So good.
And then if you're me, you grab a box of Cheez-Its and you dip it in the pumpkin sauce and eat it that way, because it's really freaking good. Do you want to hear my grocery list?
Hit me with your grocery list.
Graham crackers.
Okay.
Apples.
Okay.
Protein. Pre-workout. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. So,
that's all I got.
Are you wanting to stop by GNC?
Probably.
We might not have time to do all this, my dear.
Yeah. It's
because
low priority. I'm dying.
The pre-workout store and the Goodwill and then the grocery store are all on opposite sides of this really big city.
Yeah.
We'll try.
And honestly, I might end up just ordering it if it's cheaper that way.
You are diggity darndest.
I'm poor. We did just pay all of our bills.
We did pay our bills today.
Except for our internet bill. Internet bill's due next week. Whee!
Oh, stove is
beep beep beep.
Oven's preheated.
Oven preheated for cookies.
Cookies.
Yay!
Are they already in there? Yeah.
That's okay.
Dude,
that's exactly what I did yesterday. I just put them in for an extra minute.
Perfect, because I was like, those tasted good. You did good yesterday.
Thank you. Or like freaking 11 p.m. cookie.
I didn't want to just stand there looking at the cookie dough until the oven was preheated. I was like,
right?
Sit down.
I'm like, it's fine. We have the technology. It heats up relatively fast. It'll be fine.
We have technology.
It's not like it's chicken.
You're right.
It's not gonna kill us.
Not gonna kill us. Yeah, it's just cookie dough.
It's just cookie dough.
And if they didn't...
Highly processed cookie dough. It's fine.
Yeah, if they didn't account for people being degenerates and eating it raw, hi, it's me, I'm degenerate, then they wouldn't have sold it because that's like it's an inevitability.
Yeah, you just get a spoonful of cookie dough on your way out.
The beanbag so violently sloped in the wrong direction.
No.
Alright.
Actually, I know exactly why, because you were leaning back last time. So you weren't up here.
I feel so
You were
unnaturally
better.
present. I'm like,
You're so close.
hi.
I'm like, up here. Yes, there is. Because I took a shower yesterday, and I came in here to edit, and it was still on my head, and then it was starting to hurt my neck, so I just chucked it off, you know, as you do. Also, I borrowed one of your towels, because both of mine have disappeared.
It's okay.
They're gone. Lost to the ether. Oh,
I have so many towels, it's fine.
now that one's lost to the ether.
You know my purple
Hi,
one?
robotic.
Hi, robot. You know my purple one
Yes.
that I got? So I've had that one since I was like 10.
Really?
Yeah, that's like one of my oldest possessions that I still have.
I did not take
I
any
didn't get
towels
lost
home
by
when I
the
left.
army movers.
I
They're
didn't-
like, she needs this towel, but like screw all of her dolls.
Yeah.
You know. Screw her book series that she meticulously collected.
Yeah, you don't
Everything
get that.
everything else.
But this towel,
But this towel needs to stay.
That's why I stopped showering. What?
Hello?
Pardon?
You just like,
That's why I stopped showering?
do you like roll around in dust like a chinchilla? Tell me you do something.
Do you bathe? We have questions, and they need answering. And I'm scared of the answer. I fear. I use the KFC. No!
My brother in Christ, that is
Brother, no!
horrifying. Please tell me you don't live in the United States and that your health care is free because you got some storms coming.
Or you're like immune to everything.
That's true.
There's only two ways this goes. Hello?
I've just been looking at it this whole time and I wanted to touch
Do
it.
you want to tie them?
Yeah.
I can tie them.
For the podcast listener, which is everybody because we don't have video here,
Yeah.
her shoulders of her sweater are like open and they've got like a crisscrossy tie situation.
Yeah.
And it's just like untied. And
It
I've
was
been looking
untied
at
and it was bugging her apparently.
Yeah. And I gave in.
Okay. You can tie the other one later.
But yeah, I can't fit on that side of the room. There's
No.
nothing. Well, are we ready to
Are we ready to do
stream? Are we ready to like do our job?
actually do a job?
This isn't a job. This is a delight.
This is a
Come on.
delight. It would be lovely to be a job, but like this is a delight. You look at
Disco Elysium yet?
No, I will do that right now.
I swear
'cause
it's
you
on our
looked it
wish
up.
list.
Is it?
I
Is
think
it
so
on?
because Robo asked about it a while ago. And we're like,
True.
yeah, let's put
we
it on our wish
usually
list.
throw things on pretty quickly.
The wish list.
Disco Inferno.
Elysium.
L-Y. Whoa, my gosh. I can't read. I still spelled it wrong and I'm staring at it.
We don't lie. We're poor. We literally are so poor.
All right. The final cut. Is that what I'm looking for?
Mhm.
All right. Wish list. Yes. What was that?
What? Sorry, I have a hard time hearing.
Okay.
By the way, tell your cat I say hi. I heard the meowing while we were reading.
The piss, piss, piss. We are slowly collecting like stream cats
I know.
because Matt has a cat. I think Nova has 2 cats. I think it was Nova that had 2 cats. Mo has a cat. Rusty has a cat. Robotic, do you have a cat? This is important research. Is my entire audience just people with cats?
It's all a front. Your entire demographic is just cats with a person.
We almost had a cat.
We did. We were so close.
We were so close, and then our landlord was like, no.
They have a dog. Oh, look at that. Diversity.
Dog! Diversity, we have a dog!
Uh,
Give your dog a head pat for me. Alrighty.
we ready to release a video that's going to ensure we never get a sponsor ever?
Yeah, and 2 blue. What's a skink?
Skink.
Like a skunk?
I'm gonna Google it.
Is it a
No,
bird?
people-
Okay, if it's blue, I'm assuming it's a bird.
No,
Or
I
a
don't-
lizard.
I don't think so. I think they're like a rodent of some kind. But let me Google it. Do you know people do actually domesticate skunks?
Really?
Remove their scent glands when they're a baby?
Uh-huh.
And they're just like old guys.
little guys.
Hang on. Blue, pink. Hey, that's like supposed to be 2 words.
Bloob.
Oh, it's a lizard.
The lizard.
Oh, what? Little gentlemen.
Oh my gosh.
They do be blue.
So pleasant.
I'm sorry, I was uneducated, but now I'm educated.
You've been educated. A lizard.
2 little guys.
A little guy. See, I was thinking, I'm like, we should get a turtle.
A turtle?
They're both named bratwurst.
Why?
Can't tell them apart.
Okay.
They're both bratwurst. I mean, that's what I would do. If I couldn't tell my lizards apart, I'd name them the same. Alright. Let me
Load up.
load up. Is that lizards don't care what you call them?
You're right. They don't necessarily need to come when called, so I guess
You just kind of
just
grab
name them both powers.
Alrighty. Ready, 1, 2, 3, whee! Whoa! Alright, welcome to sponsors we have no business asking for.
No business.
But here's why we are anyways.
So you know how I was like, are you ready to do the video that's gonna ensure we never get sponsored by anybody?
This is it.
This is it.
But
This
it's
is it.
funny. It was a funny idea, and we're doing the funny idea.
This was born because we're constantly talking about junk, and we're like, they don't sponsor us, but... And so we're like, we should compile an official list.
Yeah, so this is the compiled official list of 2 brain dead people.
Who, if we were to get sponsors, this is what we want, but there's no reason for them to want us
there's
to be
no
their
reason for them to
champion
want us
here.
to feel like, ah, yes, these guys.
Mhm.
Them, yep.
For reasons we will get into.
Yep. All right, number 1. Hello. There we
Number
go. Number 1, Doc Martens. Why? Well, the practical reason is I wear my Docs like every single day. Like they're my work shoes. Like I go to work with these things on. The stupid reason, because I'm gay. And like I was looking at my follow list on Instagram, like who I follow, and I was like, all right, tell me you're in the fruity community without telling me you're in the fruity community. And it's like Docs, and I'm like, oh yeah, yep. God reason though, yes. Exactly.
Zachary. I also have a couple pairs of Docs, and I love. Now here's my little anecdote about Docs. When I was like in kindergarten,
Yeah.
my dad got me a pair, and I didn't like them because they were too stompy and heavy on my little peats, and they were too big because they had belonged to my sister. And so I was like, I don't know if I really like these. And then later on, as I got older, I was like, these are the freaking bees' knees. I didn't even know. My dad was so ahead of the curve with this.
Oh yeah.
He's a trendsetter.
See, you remember like the first clothes you bought? My Docs were the first boots I bought for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like the first good pair of shoes I bought for myself with my own money. Like I worked all summer, and then that's what I got at the end of the summer. I'm like, love. I still wear them. Like I said, every day.
They're so nice.
Yep.
They last a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Good shoes.
Good shoes.
But why would they sponsor us? Because we can't show our feet on camera.
Yeah, I'm like,
The internet is full of scary individuals.
yeah. The internet's full of weirdos. We're not gonna get a shoe sponsorship. But if we did, that would be awesome.
This would be one of them.
This would be the one I would
Spoiler
want.
alert. We've
You
got
know?
a couple shoes in here, I think.
Yeah, we have at least one more. Oh my gosh. There we go. Number 2, Hot Topic or box lunch? Because let's
Are
be
you
honest,
going to email them? I'm too scared.
I'm scared. I'm like, I have there's no reason for them to want to sponsor me.
You know, at the end of each of these, we should say, would we reach out? Yes or no?
Okay.
Kind of in like a Good Mythical Morning style, because there's a couple I would. I'm delusional enough that I totally would.
I'm delusional if I would.
Please.
I know I wouldn't get it, but I'd do it. Posting your faces in your feet. That's true. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm like, right? Well, it wouldn't be bare feet because you're wearing the shoes. But I'm like, I don't know how we would do don't say I wouldn't sponsor you. What?
Hey, that kind of hurt. I kind of did like a little backflip
situation Yeah.
off my beanbag.
You okay?
I caught myself with the hand that I caught myself with earlier this week.
Oh, the
Did not
bruised
feel great.
one?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Other than those crimes you guys did that one time. And we don't talk about the crimes.
Which ones?
The crimes.
Oh, yeah.
The ones we did that one time.
Capital T?
Yep. Hot Topic and Box Lunch. Let's be honest, this is the same store, just in a slightly different font.
Yeah, they made Hot Topic and it wasn't appealing to enough parents or millennials, so then they made Box Lunch.
Yeah. But because we're nerds and I buy an ungodly amount of stuff, like I used to. I don't do it anymore because I'm poor. But I can buy a lot of their stuff, and a lot of their stuff is really cute. Story of Kiki not falling to her death.
Hi, I'm Kiki Trollbeck, and because I wear Doc Martens, I stopped almost kill myself on the stairs every day. By Doc Martens.
By Doc Martens. There we go.
That's my audition. Doc Martens, please listen.
Whee!
But yeah,
we're just nerds.
Yeah, anytime I go to the mall, which is not often because they live so far away.
The mall is so far away.
I always window shop here.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm in there so often. I'm like, yes. And let's be honest, half of the stuff I wear, I look like a Hot Topic employee. Like, it's so dumb. But refined.
Yeah, and it's, when you see the Hot Topic employees, there's always like an air of like mysticism and respect.
I mean, I'd sponsor you for that pitch. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks,
I can
Mo.
talk sometimes.
All right. So would we reach out?
No. It's not pressing enough for me.
Yeah, it'd be fun,
you know
but I wouldn't like.
Let's reach out when we have a more established brand and we can do a collab. They can
that
sell our
would be
stickers.
Fun. That would be fun if we could do like a sticker line.
Yeah.
'Cause we have some bomb ass stickers, and by bomb I mean like stupid.
Yeah, I've drawn up a couple of blueprints, and
They're great.
They're so dumb.
I love them. All right. Next, NYX Professional Makeup. This is one of my favorite makeup brands. Like, they're affordable, they're pretty good. I can't show my face, so why would they send me?
Couldn't be a makeup YouTuber.
Why would they send me makeup stuff? I don't show my face. I would use it. I'd use the crap out of it. I'm a cosplayer.
Take my word for it.
Take my word for it. This is great.
Right now.
But like, I don't show my face, so why would they send me makeup? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
they would.
No shit. But yeah, no.
Maybe in 10 years when we get like
we're established,
doxed or exposed or whatever.
Right. You're a cosplayer. Yeah,
exactly.
Like, if I was a cosplayer, like, content creator, that would be fantastic. Like, I'd be like, hell yeah, sponsor me. But like, I don't show my face, so I'm like, I can swatch on my wrist. That's about it.
Draw a face with the
right.
Get a face tattooed on your arm, and then put the makeup on that.
Not a face tattoo.
It's a face tattoo, but not a face tattoo. A face tattoo. So would we reach out to NYX? No.
Maybe in 10 years.
Maybe in 10 years, but not now. They'd just laugh at us.
They'd be like, LOL, okay.
Like, who are you? You're a rat.
Who are you? You were literally a rat. It's like, not a rat.
You're not a rat.
Driftbox!
Please call me. Oh, girl. I miss you. Just kidding. Listen, I don't have a lot of disposable income, but most of it goes to thrift books.
Yeah.
I love buying books because I like the physical copy in my hands. I read really fast, and when I'm done reading a good book, I get real depressed. So to keep from being depressed all the time, I gotta have a new book on lock.
Yeah.
So I would love to be sponsored by thrift books. I like their business model. I like what they do. They like are good for the environment. They're good for your wallet. Such good stuff.
Yeah.
So would I reach out? Yes, I 1000% would reach out. This one is one that makes sense.
Yeah, and we could actually do this because we could do a reading stream.
Exactly.
And by we, I mean you.
Yeah, I would love to.
I would be chilling here. You read.
I like to read.
Yeah.
I used to read to my dad on the way to school. Dry mouth, man. Oof.
I gotta book from there. Exactly.
See, they're so good. I love
Stream lagging a bit. Are we dropping frames?
Frames. Frames, can you hear me? If you can hear me, please save us.
Hello.
Do we have to take a second and calibrate?
I think we're good.
Okay, clap on the count of 3.
1, 2, 3. That was crisp.
That was crispy. You know, it just occurred to me that only really works when you've got actual video of you clapping so you can synchronize it.
Well, I can wiggle.
Okay.
I can wiggle.
And bang on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I learn a lot while you sit on the pot. What?
Yeah. Read in the bathroom, I guess. I'm a little busy, to be honest. But yeah, no, books are great. I have so many, and I want like so many, but our bookshelf situation is getting dire
I
again.
know. I've got like one that's devoted to like stuff that's not books, and I'm slowly having to squish books on there.
Right?
Read it in your car during break. Oh, Roger. Sure. I had a friend who, he's a dude, he poops a lot. And I don't know if that's a blanket statement about dudes, but I just feel like they're a lot more open about it.
Okay.
And so he told me, he's like, I read the entirety of Les Mis, which is, by the way, like as thick as the Bible.
That is
And he's
a
like,
huge book.
Purely on the toilet over the course of the year. It was his toilet book. And so anytime he'd sit down to poop, he'd just pick up Les Mis and read until he was done. And he finished the entire dang book.
That's impressive.
And I was like, first of all, that is a level of commitment that I aspire to have someday.
right?
Second of all, you be taking long poops if you're like getting enough to like really like understand the text and not just
Right?
blew my mind. Thrift books on that note. I'm nerfing my chances.
Nerving our chances, but like, it would work. We have no business asking, but we could. This is one of the few on here that we could actually do.
Please, thrift books, please. We love you so much.
Yeah. All right, continue. Crocs.
I have a lot.
This
of
is
Crocs.
yours.
Okay, yeah. So I have a light pink and yellow and blue tie-dye pair,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a red pair,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a black pair,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a purple pair with fuzzies on the inside,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have a pair that are platform and they're tie-dye like bright rainbow.
Yep.
I
Pride
really
Crocs.
I really like Crocs. Half of them were gifts because I got a pair and then people started equating me to be the Croc girl. And so for like every Christmas and whatever, Crocs running shoes, hello?
Whoa. Let me
Don't say
do a
that to me
Google.
because I'm poor and I'm literally gonna buy running shoes my next paycheck because mine are suck rocks.
Looks like a salad.
It kind of it looks a little bit like a salad, yeah.
Okay, that's better.
But yeah, so I bought a pair. I really loved them. Posted about them once, and then everybody was like, you know what? Sending you Crocs and prayers.
Crocs and prayers.
So I just ended up having a bunch. So and they're comfy.
I only have the one pair. I have my winter Crocs. They're a red pair of Crocs that have like fuzzies on the inside. I got they're off-brand Crocs, by the way. They're not on-brand Crocs.
My rainbow.
I got
platforms are
them.
off-brand.
I got them specifically so I could wear them when I went and got the mail in college, because we went to college where it snowed a lot.
Like we're talking like
It was-
4+ feet of snow.
Yeah, like it was cold all the time, and I needed something to slide on to run get the mail, because I was like right upstairs from the mail room, and then hop out because I was like, I don't want to like sit and put on my boots.
I got them
I'm
from
lazy.
When I was during the pandemic, I grew a fantastic garden, because when you're free from earthly cares and you
Yeah.
can just do what you want, you do stuff like planting a garden. And I wanted garden shoes, and I got a pair. And I was like, these are so stinking cute, and the rest is history. So I love Crocs. I accumulate them by accident, and so hey, Crocs, sponsor me. I got
Yeah.
a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
And Mo, you should get a pair. They're liberating for your tootsies.
Yeah. Once again, this isn't the same category as Doc Martens, where it's like, hell yeah, I'd reach out, but also like, would they do that?
Would they do that?
Would I do that? Him keeps stuttering for me, I guess. Internet since I don't have Oh no! So you've been allotted 1 hour.
1 hour.
No more.
No more.
No more.
Enough.
Enough. No.
Internet, release my boy. He ain't done nothing wrong.
Right? And just let him go.
Let him go.
Let him go. All right.
Also,
What?
we made it out of that entire section of the slideshow without any lizard jokes.
Hell
Moving
yeah.
on.
Moving on. Ghost and G Fuel. So I've never had G Fuel, but I know they sponsor gamers a lot, so that's why they're added on here. You actually use Ghost.
I do.
Occasionally.
I like their Nutter Butter protein.
Mm-hmm.
I like their Oreo protein. I really love their coconut ice cream protein. But it's seasonal. And so
Mhm.
whenever it's out, if I've got the dollars for it, I'll get some. And I use them in my smoothies. It's so good. And then I've used a couple of their like pre-workouts and stuff, and I like them. I'm not doing pre-workouts. I'm not using pre-workouts anymore though, because I'm trying really hard to get off of caffeine.
Yeah.
And I'm actually doing pretty dang good at it.
That's good.
But I still really like their protein, and I have a lot of their shaker bottles because they've got a good point system, and so I
Mhm.
just use my points to get shaker bottles.
Love that. Yeah. And we both go to the gym quite frequently. Well, yeah, you live there.
I can't escape.
But yeah, and like we talk about like fitness and eating well and taking care of ourselves all the time. So I feel like this is a reasonable ask.
By the way, our cookies are done cooling on the stove.
Cookies! We're like, yay, gym, eat healthy, be healthy. Cookies! Hey, balance.
Balance. Moderation in all things. Nothing in excess, including moderation.
Exactly.
Yeah. I feel really strongly about like balance. Yes, those, but also like not giving into diet culture. Like,
Yeah.
eat what makes your body happy, and your body includes your heart.
Yeah.
And don't be overly restrictive, because that's how you hurt yourself. So
Yeah.
and on that note, if you need to add a little bit more protein into your diet and you don't want to just like fist raw chicken out all the time into your body, cookies are help. I agree.
Exactly.
Ghost has really delicious flavors, and a lot of powdered protein tastes like sandpaper and sadness.
This one doesn't.
This one does not. This is really good.
Yeah. I've never had any other protein powders because I've only had what you've handed me in a little shaker bottle and go, here, don't die.
It's because you're always like, I want to build up muscle, and I'm like, you eat nothing. You eat nothing. You have to be in a calorie surplus in order to build muscle, and it has to be majority proteins.
And I think I'm constantly a calorie deficit. Dude, today, so I went and got my nails done, and I came home to edit, and I felt awful. And I was like, you know what it is? I haven't eaten anything. I was like, okay, I need to eat something. So I had some of the leftovers, and now I'm like, oh, I feel like a human again.
There you go.
Oh, this is great.
Amazing. What happens when you actually eat?
I know, it's crazy. Crazy how that works.
See how that works. So, Ghost, we like your stuff.
Yeah.
Would I reach out?
Honestly, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. I don't know if I'd reach out to G Fuel just because I've never actually used their stuff.
Yeah, I haven't either.
So I'm like, I would feel like a fraud.
PewDiePie. And I'm like, sure, but they've already got a pretty big.
Yeah, they're fine. No, I'm hungry for cookies. Find cookie and eat
Find
cookie.
eat cookie.
Would you like a cookie?
Objective cookie.
Objective
Would you like a cookie?
I would
Before
love
we
a
move on to
cookie.
the next one, I'll go
I
get
would
some.
love a cookie. A cookie? Eh. But yeah. I can't, I'm at work. No! Wait, you're at work? Are you on break or am I just like in your ear? Hello? Any of robotics coworkers, can ya hear me? Hello?
Here you go.
Cookie! Yay! 2 cookies. Oh,
Those
you do
cookies.
love me. Those cookies. All right, now that we have cookies, next. Crunchyroll! One of the like 2 subscriptions I actually pay for. They've absorbed Funimation, so they're kind of the only like legit place I can get anime anymore.
That's, like, exclusively anime.
Yeah, that isn't freaking Netflix where they're gonna have the first season for 12 months and then they're gonna get rid of it. But yeah, I am anime girl. Close enough.
These are your people.
These are my people. So yeah, sponsor me. Give me a discount.
I cannot remember my login info, but I still pay for it because my friend mooches it off of me. Hey, she lives across the United States. But it's like a small sweet thing I can do for her. So I don't cancel it because, you know,
Yeah.
she and her husband use it more than I do.
That's hilarious. Yeah, my aunt and my sister use mine more than I do. But like I use mine a decent amount.
What anime do we like? Oh, boys, sit down and buckle up.
Here we go.
Okay, you first. List your top 5.
My top 5.
Uh-huh. That's a hard ask. But I'm
That
gonna
is a
ask.
hard ass. Death Note, Moriarty the Patriot. I think like strictly anime. Demon Slayer. JJK. Ooh, now I'm like, okay, picking between my darlings. Okay. Seraph of the End deserved a 2nd season. It was so good, and there's so many books, but I don't think they're ever going back to it.
Oh.
But it was really good. I liked it. Also like vampires, you know.
Yeah,
Vampires.
I get it. I get
Alright,
it.
your turn.
Fruits Basket. Attack on Titan.
Oh.
I gotta look at my shelf to see what I've watched. Probably Nana. Sailor Moon. I've suddenly forgotten every anime I've ever seen in my life.
Free is also really good.
Free is also super good. Free was one of, yeah, Free is really good. And then I also have a really soft spot for Mushishi. If I don't do psychedelics or drugs or anything like that, but if I did, I would take an edible and watch Mushishi and just let it fix my life. I feel like that would be a healing experience. And then I'd go to the aquarium. Yeah, so there's my 5.5.
That would be a trip, going to aquarium high. I feel like it'd either be amazing or horrible.
But you know what? I'm always high on life. So
Whee!
I have a great time.
Yeah. Like, I'll be having a great time regardless. There's sharks there. I love sharks.
I want to see the fishes.
But yeah, Crunchyroll. Would I reach out? Honestly, probably not. I don't even know if they actually do sponsors.
I don't know. I get ads for them all the time.
Yeah. Ancient Magnus Bride is... That one's really good. I started that one. That one's pretty good.
Tacos! Yeah. This is my favorite shoe brand for like fitness and hiking and being outside. I refuse to wear shoes while I hike. It has to be Chacos specifically. But I need a new pair because I got a new pair. My sister gave them to me because my first pair I wore all over the continental United States and wore the bottoms basically flat. They're like glass at this point.
Yeah.
And I was like sliding all over the mountain and stuff, scraping knees. So I was like, okay, I need to get a new pair. My sister got me a new pair, but they have the toe strap, and I don't like the toe strap. My toes cannot be contained. And
Can you
so,
cut the toe strap off?
no, because it's all one continuous string that like goes inside the sole.
Could we take it off and sew it?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But so I don't like that pair because the toe strap is it's restrictive, and so I need to get another pair. But I love them so much. It can be like 40 degrees outside, and I'm still hiking in my Chacos. Grippers out, y'all. Love these shoes. Would I reach out? No.
For obvious reasons.
I actually have a story about that.
Oh dear.
So when I was young and naive,
Oh no.
I did not know that people had foot fetishes. I didn't know that was a thing, okay? And so I had a Tumblr, and I hiked all over the place all the time, and my summers I spent working at a camp, and so all the time, I didn't want to post a picture of my face, but I would post a picture of like where I was standing or where I was sitting with a beautiful backdrop with my Chacos, my feet in my Chacos. And my Tumblr page got a boom of following. Like a ton of people just following and liking my stuff and reblogging my stuff. And I did not understand why. I thought people just really liked the Chaco tag.
Oh no.
I did not know that I was accidentally feeding people foot fetish content. And so I went and deleted all the pictures and like blocked everybody that followed me. It was horrible.
I would have deleted the entire thing. Like, start from scratch. It's done. Oh no.
So no, I'm not reaching out to Chaco. I'm sorry, I'm not posting my feed again. I already did that once for free by accident.
Yeah, I don't know. But, good stuff. Love that.
I was so close to being rich, but they weren't gonna pay me because I was giving it to them for free.
Free. You gotta put up that paywall real quick.
I know.
Alright. Arizona!
Oh, yes.
We have, like you said earlier, we're trying to like cut
I'm trying to cut caffeine out.
But Arizona,
Not
big
caffeine.
can
If
for
you get the juice.
$1, you can get a juice.
No caffeine.
No caffeine, and
Just
it's so
sugar.
good.
Sugar is the American drug.
Yeah.
But
There
I'm
are
not
2
ready to get that
cans,
out yet.
empty cans of Arizona right over there in the trash can.
Mucho mango's so good. Their kiwi, strawberry, so good. Their watermelon's also really good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love their business model too. They refuse to sell out. They're gonna be like, no, it's 99 cents.
It's pretty.
We've made our money. We're not gonna like gouge just because we know people like it and we'll pay more.
Yeah.
I love you, Mr. Arizona. Let me kiss you on your hot mouth. Bet he tastes like mucho mango. Anyway,
Yeah.
would I call them? Sure.
Yeah, I'd call.
Why would they sponsor a VTuber and her not rat?
Not a clue, but
Not a clue. They wouldn't.
I would try. I would do my damnedest. Be like, please,
Please,
please, please, please, please. Yeah. Yeah. 10 out of 10. It's fantastic.
so good. So good.
Literally the other day, I come over during my lunch break to visit Kiki, and by visit I mean bother. And
I make us lunch, so
yeah, she pulls me into her dad's office and pulls out a can of Arizona and hands it to me. I'm like, blessed day. And I was having a bad day at work. And I was like, oh, blessed day, a gift. Yeah, it was great. Ton.
it's like one wonderful way to brighten your day for just 99 cents.
Exactly.
0.99 USD.
Mm-hmm.
You can't buy anything for that price these days.
Nope.
Not even the dollar store. It's now a $1.25 store.
Right? And it's like, what the heck? No. Alright. Lay's
I'm gonna let
potato
you do
chips.
this one because I
eat so many Lay's potato chips. How many? I know their bags are like half empty. I'm aware of that. However, give me a better tasting chip with that like flavor range. You know? Like you can't. Just like, yeah, Pringles has a bunch of like flavors, but they're not as good. I'm not a Pringles girly. Like I'll eat them if they're in front of me, but like I'm not a Pringles girly.
you put a Pringle tube in front of me, you better not look away.
I know. You
It's
will
like,
inhale that shit.
It's like not the Weeping Angel, but yeah, the Weeping Angels. It's like you don't
Gone.
blink. Oh my god.
That is gone.
I like the trash chips, okay? I don't care that they're the potato outcasts.
Okay.
God help the outcasts, give them to me. I love them.
Oh, the chips.
Hang on, look, I gotta Google something.
What's that?
Also, I can't read. Too far away. Ball right. R-E-I-C-H.
Hold on. We gotta do some research. B-A-L-L-R-E.
Oh, it says they're
Why? Ballerina Crocs. Why is that in my freaking... Why?
I don't know.
It's because I was looking up all the freaking logos.
Oh, they look so fancy.
Ooh.
They say Ohio.
Wow.
O-H-I-O.
Whee.
Here we go, Browns. Here we go. Let's see here.
I like me a good potato chip.
Manufactured in Tiffin, Ohio. And see.
Yeah. Would I
really
reach out?
like
Probably not.
Miss Vicky's.
But
They have a
ooh, Miss
spicy
Vicky's really good.
pickle. Oh, so good.
Miss
So
Vicky's is
delicious.
really good. Yeah. I just like potato chips, you know? Chip of the Midwest.
Chip of the Midwest.
You've heard of the Midwest Princess. Well, this is the Midwest chip.
You want cornfields and trains?
Yeehaw!
So, would you reach out?
No. I just think they're neat.
I just think they're neat.
PlayStation.
PlayStation. Listen, PlayStation, if you're looking for a spokesperson to get the you had something going with the PSP. You didn't properly back it. You didn't properly support it. You were way ahead of your time, and then you failed to follow through. I believe that it can return. I know you're trying to do something with the PlayStation. I don't even know what they call it now. It's like if you have a PlayStation, you can get a little handheld thing that makes it so you can play like anywhere in your house, but you have to have the PlayStation 5 first in order to use it throughout the house. A new handheld, yeah. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, if you have the thingy, you can play your PlayStation library, but you have to have a PlayStation.
Okay.
With the PSP, it was revolutionary.
It was like a Switch.
It was like a Switch. It was like a Nintendo DS, you know? I got it. Are you guys ready for some trauma?
No boy.
I got a PSP because I had a cat that got ran over, and I was very sad, and I was crying, and I would not be happy again. My dad was deployed, so my mom, on the phone with my dad, she's like, I don't know what to do to console this child. And he's like, put her on the phone. So he put me on the phone, and he's like, I've got a PlayStation, or I've got a PSP for you when I get back. And I was like, what's that? And he's like, it's a Nintendo DS like thing. And I was like, oh, a Nintendo DS, so I can play Animals Crossing. He comes back with a PSP. I'm like, what the heck is this? Hey, it rocked my world. I wasn't over my dead cat, but I was a little bit happier.
I love that his solution for sad about dead cat was, here's a video game.
I'll give you a
small
PSP
child.
in 7 months when I get home.
Hey, here, video game, go!
When I get back from the war.
From the war.
And it was amazing, and you should have kept up with it.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking for a spokesperson to forward this new handheld console you're trying to bring back, then I'm your possum. Okay? At least they didn't give you a Nintendo toxic cat. No, they gave me the Sims 2 pets. Anyway, so yeah, let me be that guy for you.
That guy.
Be that possum for you. I will do it, please. Anyway, will I reach out? No, because you're gonna laugh at me.
But it'd be funny.
It would be funny.
Alright. Alright. Pinky Paradise. Okay, once again, this company has no reason to sponsor me. This is a contact company. So they have like colored contacts and they have prescription colored contacts because for those of you who don't know, I'm blind. I can't see shit without my glasses. This is the company that I got my Miku contacts from.
Oh.
Yeah, and they came in tiny little bottles. So I now have 2 little bottles also. As someone who collects tiny little things and just stuff. It's grand. And their contacts were really comfortable and I could see, which was grand because that's kind of the whole point.
Yeah.
But, and like as a cosplayer, I use colored contacts a lot. But as a VTuber, why would they send me them?
That's true. Yeah, you can't necessarily show them off.
I can show them like in my hand and be like, here is tiny little contact. I'm like, I can do like maybe a superimposed of just my eyes. Like, just my eyes.
Lasso out your eyes and paste them over your bottle. Be like, look. Cursed.
Wait, okay, I didn't lasso it, but I did send you a picture
Cursed.
of just my eyes when I tried on the Miku lenses. So for me,
If you send me that picture, I can lasso out the background of you.
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I might have deleted it. Because I literally did it for a meme.
I would love to do this for you.
Hold on, let me find. When was this? It was back in like October. Let me go to the beginning of October.
It was before Halloween because we were delusional and thought we'd actually have somewhere to go for Halloween.
Yeah. Extremely delusional.
Extremely delusional.
Let's see. So that's the boots and the wig.
With the fur.
The fur.
Where the whole club is looking at.
Nope, there it is. It's just my nose.
Send that to me real quick.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it's fine because it's not my actual eyes.
Nope.
It's like the most you're gonna get is like my nose freckles. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Fighting with technology.
I'm fighting with technology. Gotta go do some stuff. Have fun looking for sponsors.
Enjoy your movie. See you later.
See ya. Bye, Mo. Alright. I'm sending it on Snapchat. Alright, anyway. But yeah, like, once again, no reason for them to sponsor a VTuber. But I do use their products and I do enjoy their products a lot. So like, would I reach out? Yes. Would I probably get denied? Most definitely.
Most definitely.
Because I'm like, I can't show them off. Like, what am I gonna do? So yeah. Oh, Dutch Bros.
Dutch Bros.
Because I actually like their drinks, and I like that they have drinks that aren't just coffee. Because I don't drink coffee. I'm mildly allergic to coffee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How come I didn't know this?
It's like a very mild, like probably more mental than anything else.
It gives you rabies.
It gives me rabies. I cannot stand the taste. I love the idea of coffee. Like, it's so pretty and so fun. But I'm like,
the smell of coffee grounds, but the smell of actual coffee
it gives the ick. And I'm like, but like Dutch Bros actually has like other drinks, which is nice. And so there was one time me and my mom walked to a Dutch Bros because we were at a hotel. I think we were at like a family reunion. I don't know. But there was a Dutch Bros nearby, so we walked over and I ordered a Rebel. And she was like, what's in that? And I was like, not a freaking clue. I'm like, I don't know. It tastes good though. And she's like, okay. Shouldn't you be a little worried? I was like, absolutely not. I trust these guys. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. I'm like, I definitely know that it's some sort of energy drink, but that's not a conversation I'm having with my mother. You know?
I do know. I feel that.
Yeah. I mean, do you have any?
For Dutch Bros?
Yeah.
My favorite sweater is a Dutch Bros sweater. It's really big and long, and I just love it very much. Their Red Bulls are super delish.
Yep.
I like their boba. They got a good business model. They don't do horrible and inhumane things with their money.
That's nice.
Yeah.
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 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Once again, why would they sponsor us? Not a clue.
Not a clue.
Like, but this is another one of those, like, maybe in... Wait a minute, am I just watching an hour-long commercial? Pretty much.
I didn't even think about that. Think about why they wouldn't sponsor us.
Like, I like their stuff. Once again, they would have no reason to sponsor us.
No, they wouldn't.
No reason. Absolutely no reason. Colgate! We go through so much toothpaste in this house.
Brush your teeth, kids.
Brush your teeth, kids. And according to dental hygienist's mom, Colgate's better than Crest.
Mm-hmm.
Who'd have thunk?
Mm-hmm.
I've been bamboozled. Yes, and you know the worst part is no one's getting paid for this.
No, we're not getting paid. You're not getting paid.
You don't get paid. I don't get paid. You don't get a skip ad.
Nope. You can't skip this ad.
This is an hour-long unskippable ad.
In fact, and this. Okay.
I'm getting paid because I'm at work. That's true.
Oh my gosh, you're getting paid to watch commercial.
But toothpaste.
How the table.
Important toothpaste. It would just be nice to not have to pay as much.
Yeah.
And like, you know.
We go through it like water.
Yeah.
I have got an ick where I don't like having food taste in my mouth when I'm not eating food.
Yeah.
And so like when I'm done eating, I gotta go brush my teeth post haste. And then we both share a tube, so we just go through that ish like crazy.
Got a Costco bundle size. Brought that home. I was like, I have toothpaste for the next 2 months. Because let's be honest with ourselves. But yeah, Colgate. Once again, would they sponsor us? No. That makes 0 sense. But it would be awesome. I think having a toothpaste sponsor would be hilarious. So I stopped. Robotic, I'm convinced like you were just like slowly crumbling.
Or they just implanted their consciousness into a robot.
That's true. Just
because their name is robotic.
That's true. You simply do not have real teeth anymore or something. I don't know. Freaking Tin Man. Anyway. Hasbro, because she has bro. And that's all I got.
Hasbro owns D&D.
That's true. We do talk about D&D a lot.
D&D a lot. Please.
I would love to do a D&D stream, like a one-shot. That would be so fun, but we would, like, you know, need friends.
Yeah, we would need friends.
Who know we do this. Because we do have friends who play, D&D and stuff. But, like... What the?
Basically made biblically accurate, hang on a second.
Look over to see what she's doing, and I just see biblically accurate blank sheet of paper. And it's just my eyes over and over and over
I'm
again.
an artist, let me make my art.
You have fun with that. I'm scared.
Thank you.
But yeah, Hasbro, for D&D specific reasons, sponsor us. Would we reach out for D&D specific reasons? Yes.
I would, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, I'd be like, hey, listen.
Slide some dice my way.
Maybe some dicey my way.
Maybe a book.
A book.
A book. But yeah, I think a D&D stream would be a lot of fun.
I do too.
But like a little... They got Ouija board. We are not doing a Ouija board.
Yeah, no, we don't mess with that.
What? I don't mess with that ish. I respect it too much to mess with it. I'm like, no.
But I am a little stitious, and I won't be...
I know my place.
Messing with that kind of stuff.
I am not a white man in a freaking horror movie. No. What?
Okay.
Xbox.
Love you.
Love you.
Sponsor me, that's it.
Please. Eventually we're gonna get a freaking capture card so we can actually play our Xbox games on stream, because I have Alien Isolation and I want to play that game on stream so bad because I love it. I have not finished it, but I love it so much. I love the Alien series. Like, it's one of my favorite movies. Like, the original is one of my favorite movies, and the game's a lot of fun. So I'm like, I want to do that on stream because, like, Alien, but also, like, I need a capture card to do that, and I don't have that yet. It's on the list. I want by like next year. I'm like, that's what I want. I'll talk to
A capture card.
A capture card. You know? Yeah. You okay over there?
Yeah, I'm struggling.
Okay. Next, Chili's, because I like their food. 10 out of 10. Their food is great.
Their
Hi, welcome to
egg
Chili's.
rolls are really delicious, and so are their
Their chips are fantastic. They're my favorite tortilla chips. Excuse me, like ever. Like, just give me a bag of chili tortilla chips. I don't know where they get them. I don't know what like sorcery they put in them, but I love them so much. So much. Yeah, their appetizers are phenomenal. I cannot remember the last time I had like an actual like entree from them that wasn't like maybe a burger, but most of the time I go there and I just get a bunch of appetizers.
Yeah, their sliders are so delicious, but you can get them in an appetizer.
Yeah, and it's great.
But they're not going to sponsor us because we live like 4 hours from our nearest Chili's.
Yeah, or maybe they would, because then they was like, okay, you get to promote us, and then you barely use your benefits.
Yeah, so
maybe they would.
Sneaky about it.
Yeah, I like the sliders. The sliders are so good. And like the mozzarella cheese pillows.
So good.
Texas cheese fries. Food.
Their lemonades are so good too. And they're bottomless.
Right?
You could just get refills for free.
It's great.
Crazy.
Like that needs to be like, standard across the board.
Standard across the board.
Across the board. But yeah, that's like whenever we are 3 hours away in the city that has one, we're like, yes, Chili's.
Yes, por favor.
Yeah.
We didn't go last time because last time we were in that city, I was sick as a dog.
We were dying.
We had an airplane to catch.
Yeah, we were dying. We spent 4 hours or 3 hours sleeping in a car. Wendy's, because this is where we actually get a lot of food when we go out,
we're
because
not 4 hours. You have one by your house.
Lucky.
You lucky dog.
Yeah, back where like my hometown has one, and it was so good. I had to go. It was lovely. But yeah, Wendy's is where we usually go when we're out and about and we need food, because they have the biggie bags, and those are great. And we're poor, and it's actually a decent amount of food for $5-6 depending.
It's so good.
Like, it's so good. So like, yeah. Would I reach out? Honestly, probably. I'm like, I'm sure we could figure out some sort of stream to do with food.
Yeah.
But like, like, hell yeah. Sponsor us. Wendy's sponsor us. Also, she's a ginger, you're a ginger.
Hey.
Just saying.
I can't braid my hair because every time I do, I get, are you freaking Wendy's from Wendy's? Or I get like Anna from Frozen, and I'm like, when will it stop?
Never.
When will my people be free?
If we like curled your hair a lot, you'd get Merida.
I have. I don't mind though, because Merida's
Merida's cool.
But anyway.
The one I mean is awful. Yeah, that's the sad part about like fast food places, is like the place could be great, but if the specific building and like location can be awful, and it just makes me sad. It's like I come from not the greatest of areas, so like some of our fast food places are a little sketchy, but like the food is great. Food's normally okay. It's super dirty. Yeah, okay. I can't sticky floors. I can't. I have to leave. I'm like, if I take a step and I hear I have to leave immediately. I'm like, I can't. I'm like, ugh.
Not last time, but the time before, you and I went to a Wendy's, a child threw up on the floor.
Yeah, I remember that. I was
like standing casually. He didn't even respond. He was just standing there, and then just all over the floor, and then continued to just stand there. I was like,
we were like, oh, what do we do?
By the way, for no reason, what's the name of that contact lens company again?
It's Pinky Paradise. Yeah, here you go. This is what it looks like. Whee!
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done.
Okay, Wendy's is our last one. But yeah, like, would reach out. You know?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna put us in. Actually, I'll just hop back to the beginning slide.
Because we gotta leave kind of soonish.
Yeah, like I said, today was gonna be a super short stream because we got ish to do. But yeah, sponsors we have literally no business asking for.
No
like,
business,
I don't,
because our platform isn't that big.
Our platform's not that big. Most of the stuff we can't use on stream.
Also, don't buy anything from here, you guys. Don't spend your money.
Yeah.
In esta economia, no.
Yeah.
No. Save your money.
Save your pennies. These are just companies that we've either frequently used things for or like their products.
Hey, if you're a company and you want to give me money,
yeah, if you want, if you are a company and you want to sponsor us, hit me up. Let me know. I have an email. Email me. Don't DM me because I will not trust you.
I tried to do a job where I was doing mostly sales once, and I sucked at it because I was like, this is what the product I'm selling. Don't do it. Don't save your money. There's like these different ways that you could do this without spending.
Yeah.
And I did not last long in that job. I had to quit.
I feel like
I was living a lie.
yeah, I'm not like, unless I like really like the product, I'm like, I'm so bad at like getting people to buy things. So I'm like, dude, if I wouldn't buy it, why would I tell someone else to buy it?
Exactly.
You know, like I'm poor, you're poor, we're all poor.
I also have a really hard time.
You should reach out to indie devs and ask them to sponsor your stream. Might not get any money, but we'll still give you their game free. That's true.
That's true.
That would be fun. And I do love like little indie games.
I'd still want to donate like a penny or two, you know, just like
right.
Mm-hmm.
Like we did We Harvest Shadows demo, which was so good. But yeah, I feel like that'd actually be a lot of fun, like reaching out some indie devs and like doing an indie stream.
Yeah, part of me though is a little worrying because I'm sure you guys have seen the thing where it's like small Instagram creators will like reach out to like craftsmen and like small artists and stuff and be like, "Hi, I have 200,000 subscribers on Instagram. Give me your $200 product for free and I will tag you in my post. It's for exposure. I will not pay you. I will not buy the product. You give it to me for free. It's for exposure." And I'm like, you need to go and like slam your toe in a door.
Right?
Because these artists' art is like so much work. And so like if a developer reached out to us and was like, "Hey, play my game," I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, yes." But I hesitate to be like, "Hey, give me your game code and I'll play it for exposure."
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because I'm like, and also like that, a lot of the things I like have been struggling with streaming, I'm like, I'm just a guy. Like, I don't even reach out to people to collab because I'm like, why would they collab with me? I'm just a guy. I'm just here.
Gigs.
I'm just here to yap and have fun. But I'm like why would they want to? But yeah, honestly, I would love to like work with developers and be like,
oh, that'd be so great.
That would be
if they
awesome.
Reached out and if they wanted it.
Yeah. I'm like, if y'all know any developers, send them my way. I check my email semi-regularly. You guys are funnier than most of them. Dang. We
stop.
I'd say we try, but we actually don't. We're just really this stupid.
We record, we sit here and we like let the voices go for an hour and a half. And
Mo experienced it firsthand. We were off stream having our little book club and we're just sitting here yapping and he was like, "You should probably just start streaming because this is literally what you do." And we're like, exactly. Like how we act on stream is exactly how it is if you were to interact with us in real life. I'm like, the only difference is I talk a little bit more. Unless I'm like super comfortable in a group, like I'm pretty quiet. But as soon as I'm comfortable, I'm like yapping. You cannot shut me up.
Me neither.
I'm like, just, you know? And it's just, this is just how we are. It's like, oh, this is not an act. Because that's one of the things that bugs me about like the VTubing community is a lot of people like put on a show, which like within their right to do, whatever.
You're an entertainer, like, that's what you do. But
but like I'm like, I would feel. But what if?
Yeah, but what if we just went insane?
Yeah, and I'm also like, how do you keep that up for so long? So like, I don't know if I could keep up an act for 3 hours, 3 times a week.
I'd get tired.
I'd get so tired.
And like sometimes there are days we start stream and I'm like really tired. And I just come on and I'm myself. And I'm like, it would be so difficult if you had to like put on a uniform. So
what the hell?
I'm making a poignant point here. Let me finish. If you had to like put on a personality as a uniform in order to get on stream, that would be really difficult. That requires a lot of energy and a lot of talent. That's not something I want to do. I just want to turn on. I just want to hit start stream and just be insane.
Exist.
Be insane for 4 hours when it really should have only been 3.
Yeah. The number of times we've done that recently.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
anyway, for For what I'm freaking out about. If you go to the Discord,
If you open it, there's more to see.
there's more than this.
Yeah, just click on it. Wait, what? Why did it say
What?
that and not? Hang on.
There's no more. There's a very cursed image on the Discord. I mean, I'd rather do that than work 9 hours in. Honestly, yeah. So we both have day jobs.
We do.
And it's awful. We don't have 9-hour work days. I think I would cry. But yeah. And honestly, okay, and I talked about this yesterday, but should this like start generating a good amount of money, I think I would still keep my day job simply because it comes with benefits. And I don't want to deal with, you know,
Healthcare.
healthcare.
Out-of-pocket.
Out-of-pocket healthcare is awful. Like, I would like a retirement, but buy these contact lenses.
There you go.
Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. Hold on, we gotta go. Hi.
I wish we could paste this into the
You know what I can do though? Hold on. Let me just
Guys, I am an artist and I demand to be taken seriously, and what I choose to do with this god-given skill is my prerogative.
Alright, we're gonna hop over here.
It's no art involved. I literally just know how to use the lasso tool.
Right? Save image.
Oh my gosh.
Save. Alright, let me see if I can get this on here. Chatting. Let me pull up a picture. Image.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to put on actual people clothing to go to city.
Yeah, are we just putting on people clothing, or are we like dressing up for this vampire movie?
I don't know what I would wear. I have a bucket of fake blood.
I was thinking more like a slut shirt.
Oh, we're seeing Nosferatu.
Yeah. Gosh, this is horrifying.
I think the bigger it is, the better effect it'll give you. You know?
Yeah.
Just really crank up the detail.
We're just gonna
flash that on screen for 0.2 seconds.
Ready?
You can screenshot.
Whee! There it is! And now where's the freaking button? There.
Have I broken the stream? Okay.
No, I got it.
I'm like, I don't know what I did. What have I done?
But yeah, that was the horrifying thing that we've... exactly. Yep, that was... Yep.
See, Pinky Paradise, reach out because I am a master of advertising and digital design.
Also, is that the same eye twice?
Yeah.
I'm like, the cornea is on this.
It is the same eye.
Not even a jump scare warning. I was kind of a warning. I was like, here we go. Whee!
I didn't want to have to go through and blow up the other eye and
that's it. Oh my gosh. That is in fact my apple. That is the closest thing to a face reveal we will ever get to so far.
And they're wearing anime girl contact lenses.
Yep. I'm like, you can't even see the actual color.
It honest to goodness looks like a I put anime irises over your eyeball.
Yeah.
No, that's just
the contact lens. They're really good. They're really good.
She's really good.
Yeah, which makes me sad because I've never worn Miku to a con.
Aww. Next time.
So maybe. Because she's a ghost face Miku. So Miku. So like that could be fun. Mikau. Moo.
Moo-moos. Sponsored by Moo-moos. That's us.
Sponsored by Moo-moos.
Anyway,
just living in a moo-moo.
It's 2 p.m.
Yes, ma'am.
2 p.m.
All right, do we need to head out?
I think we might need to hop out so that we can get dressed and go to city. Get groceries.
Groceries!
Yay!
Real food! Yay. All right, so we're gonna end it there.
Guys, thank you for joining us.
I know it was a hella short one, but tis what tis.
Go party it up.
Go party it up. Good luck with the rest of your workday, robotic.
Yeah, sorry we're abandoning you.
R.I.P.
Oh, we're not just yapping in your ear your entire 8 hours. That sounds like hell. I'm sorry.
Right?
Yapping to you sounds great, but having to sit and listen to us, I'm sorry. Why do you like this? It's the masochism, isn't it?
All right. Have a good day.
Bye,
Drink
guys.
your water.
Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you on Monday.
Yes. Bye.
Bye.